What's up, everyone? The Trade Baron here with a daily breakdown of what happened on the Nas. All right, so basically things were moving up before the market opened. We started around 4 a.m. and we're just moving up and up and up. Had this little bit of a pullback and it was continuing up. I was looking to take things short. So what I was looking for was on my 5-minute, I was looking for that momentum to start breaking down on my MACD. And I was looking for this histograms to start getting really close to that zero. And then with that same thing, I wanted the 2-minute to close beneath a swing low. So had that happen right here. And this was happening right before the market opened as well, which was really kind of bad. I wanted it to kind of get a bit of momentum to start going down. Also, we were kind of in the middle of this red dot right here with the MACD on the 2-minute, but that can be okay. But in this scenario right here, it wasn't the best setup. So I decided to take a risk, and it ended up not really paying off. What did happen though was this red dot did start to kind of close. Then we started to get a darker histogram coming in, getting really close to that zero. It didn't even really break past our 5 here, showing that there was no momentum with this. This was just kind of a dud. And once this started to come in right here, this was basically telling you that was continuing up. I ended up jumping in this trade, but since it was right at the New York Open, I kind of freaked out. And the reason that I freaked out was because my stop was way down here. And this wasn't even big. I just didn't want to be wrong. And part of the trading thing is you have to allow yourself to be wrong. Like, you have to allow your system to work itself out. And I ended up jumping out of this trade for a loss. So I took this loss, ended up taking that loss. And then I took another trade here. So I originally was in a long, closed that long for a loss down here. Decided to take it short from about right here. And then it went against me again, and I just didn't jump back in for the long. And this was the move for the day. Like once we did this, we were basically in a channel that was slowly moving up afterwards. And I kept trying to take shorts. I ended up taking another shorts. Some of them didn't even close. I think I jumped on the 1-minute here and tried to take a short, and it went against me. I ended up jumping in a long at one point. I wanted to say it was right here. But then this one went against me as well, and I just closed it because I said, oh, we're going to go down, we're going to go down. And then it just continued moving up and continuously was trying to short. I ended up taking this one too because after about 4 hours, we finally had a close beneath the swing low right here. And I decided to take this one short, and it just continued up anyways. And I was basically done for the day. Yeah, this is one of my worst days in quite a while. But it just shows you that you need to stick with your method, and whatever it is that you're going to do, stick with that. I often tell myself too that I'm out of sync when I can't get the moves right, because it's kind of like getting on the rhythm with music or something. If you're dancing, you need to get yourself on the rhythm and get into the flow and understand if you're on beat, if you're not on beat. And I was just very off beat right here. So ended up getting hit pretty hard today. But overall, if I had stuck to the plan, this would have been a great day. This would have gotten back right here. This simple loss still would have been up 300 points with that one. And from there, as far as taking any of these short, they weren't even in the best position. You could have taken this one short, but it would immediately close you out. Let's just put it up there and say we took this one too. If it was plausible, take that. It goes against you, and then you'll just jump in that for the long. This one actually lines up for a significantly better long than it does a short, because we've been moving up all day, and it just really wasn't showing any signs of weakness. And then would have been out about right there. So you basically would have just got back that, and this would have been your major move for the day. This is past 1400. Again, I don't like trading past 1400. It becomes a desperation hour. Everybody who lost money during the day is trying to make moves happen, and you get all sorts of moves like this in particular right here. Just a quick spike up just to break back down, and then just pitter off and die right here with no sort of movement, just stuck in a channel. But that was my overall breakdown of the day. So let's just do a really quick recap for the short. All right. So for today we had a quick move down right here. This ended up being a loss for 34 points. And then we ended up taking this long, which was a monster trade, for 347 points. Just to take another short for ended up that one being a loss. And then this one right here would have been a long. And you would have gotten out about right there, making back what you got back from this one. So overall, the amount of points you would make for today is 309 points for the day. Make sure to check me out, The Trade Baron, on all social media platforms. I do daily recaps on the Nasdaq. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.